Alrighty, what's up you guys, and welcome to Natural State Box Breaks. We're just about ready for our third of four breaks tonight. We started out with Chronicles Baseball, just wrapped up with Optic Basketball, and now it's time for Absolute Football. Appreciate all you guys for joining in the break. We got 5 blasters of Absolute Football. 64 cards in each box. Looking for autographs and mem cards from the hottest players in the NFL. We're just looking around the side of the box. Derrick Henry all over it. Excuse me. We should unwrap 3 green parallels. That's per box on average. We're also keeping an eye out for the ultra rare Kaboom inserts. I pulled one of those out of quite a few blasters, but would love to see one tonight. I want to tell you guys before we get started, if it's your first time breaking with Natural State Box Breaks, all cards do ship. All rookie cards, all inserts, all parallels will be sleeved before they're shipped out. And these cards will ship out first thing tomorrow. And we should be good to go. We're going to go ahead and get started. You guys in the chat, feel free to give us a thumbs up. Let us know what team or teams you got, so we know who to be rooting for. Here is box number 1. Got our first 8 packs. There's the empty blaster. 8 packs, 8 cards per pack. Not sure if I said that or not. But here's pack number 1. We get started with T.J. Hockenson. There's Taysom Hill. Got a David Montgomery covering up the unsung heroes of Darius Leonard. There's a base rookie of Daz Newsome. Semi Fihoko. There's Greg Newsome. And Christian Barmore for the New England Patriots. Joseph's got the Bears. Good luck, brother. Here's Deebo Samuel. Got a Teddy Bridgewater covering up Ryan Tannehill. There's Philip Lindsay. Got an introductions of Kyle Pitts. There is Elijah Moore for the Jets, Brevin Jordan, and Anthony Schwartz for the Cleveland Browns. Here is Jonathan Taylor for Indianapolis. Got a Derek Carr covering up Cam Newton. Our first buy storm is Davis Mills. We've got a base rookie card of Shi Smith. There's Patrick Surtain. Trevor Lawrence for Jacksonville. And we've got Kadarius Toney for the Giants covering our Kid Reporter. I'm going to sleeve and top load our first Trevor Lawrence of the break for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Moving on to pack number 4. We start with CeeDee Lamb. Here's DeAndre Swift. Got an Alvin Kamara for the Saints. Andy Dalton. He covers up our first green parallel. That's T.J. Hockenson. Got a Larry Roundtree, Trey Sermon, and Tommy Tremble for the Carolina Panthers. There's Jimmy Garoppolo for the 49ers. Got a Christian McCaffrey. Juju Smith-Schuster. There is a red zone of Darren Waller. Got a base rookie of Smith Marset. There's Jarrett Patterson. The guy I'm not going to butcher his name, and Rashad Bateman for the Baltimore Ravens. Next pack, here's Von Miller. Got a Michael Pittman Jr., Michael Thomas. There's a Rob Gronkowski for Tampa Bay. We've got a green parallel rookie of Tylan Wallace. There's Demetric Felton, Nico Collins, and Carlos Boogie Basham for the Buffalo Bills. Here's pack number 7. We're going to start with Ezekiel Elliott. Got a Jared Goff for Detroit. Patrick Peterson. Richard says, let's go Steelers. Good luck, Richard. There's a stargazing Josh Jacobs. Got a base rookie of Mac Jones for New England. There's Kylan Hill, De'Ami Brown, and Trey McKitty for the Chargers. So we've got a Trevor Lawrence, and we've got a Mac Jones in our first blaster box. Here's the last pack of blaster number 1. We start with Kenny Golladay for the Giants. There's Devontae Parker. Got an Emmanuel Sanders. TJ Watt. Here's a green parallel of Taysom Hill. Got a base Kenneth Gainwell. There's Sage Surratt and Jalen Phillips. That's going to take us into blaster box number 2. Our next 64 cards. There's our packs and the empty blaster box. And here is pack number 1. We start with J.C. Horn for Carolina. There's a Jamar Chase for the Bengals. Got a Chaz Surratt. Kyle Trask for Tampa. There's a green parallel of Javon Holland. Got a base Michael Pittman Jr., Michael Thomas, and a Rob Gronkowski for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We'll sleeve and top load our first Kyle Trask, along with our first Jamar Chase for the Cincinnati Bengals. Not bad. Here's pack number 2. We start with Jamin Davis. There's Jalen Darden. We've got Azeez Ojulari for the Giants. Here's a stargazing Christian McCaffrey. Got a base Zeke Elliott. There's Jared Goff, Patrick Peterson, and Kenny Golladay for the Giants. Got our basketball mixer coming up after this break at 8:30. There's Pat Freiermuth, Gary Brightwell, got an Amon-Ra St. Brown. Michael Strachan covers up a green parallel of Joe Burrow. Got a base Devontae Parker. There's Emmanuel Sanders and T.J. Watt for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Pack numero 4. There's Elijah Molden, Kyle Pitts. Got a Nick Bolton covering up an Unsung Heroes of Darius Leonard. Got a base Jerry Jeudy, Carson Wentz. There is Julio Jones for the Tennessee Titans and Tom Brady for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There's Terrace Marshall Jr. Got a Kelvin Joseph covering up, let's see, got a rookie card of Marquez Stevenson. Micah Parsons covers up a hit. That's going to be Trey Sermon at a $4.99 on the red. Not sure if I want to call it a mojo or not. I'm going to call it the red maze because it looks like a maze back there. 417 out of 499. Got a base Dak Prescott. Here's Kyle Long and Justin Jefferson for the Minnesota Vikings. So very nice Trey Sermon here for the 49ers. We pulled a nice Aaron Rodgers the other night for Green Bay. I do not know what it was called. It was not numbered, but I do know we had a guy in the break that was pretty excited about it. He called it a name, but I don't remember what it was called. Here's Rondell Moore. Got a Hunter Long, Dez Fitzpatrick. There's an introductions of Kyle Pitts. We've got a base, Saquon Barkley. There's Will Fuller, Stephon Diggs, and Big Ben for Pittsburgh. Pack number 7. We start with Jalen Camp. There's Sean Wade. Trey Lance for San Francisco covers up Joseph Ossai. We get a green parallel of A.J. Brown. There's a base Drew Lock. We got Jalen Hurts for Philly. And Matt Ryan for the Atlanta Falcons. All right, let's see if we can get this pack open. Here we go. Tutu Atwell for the Rams. Here is Elijah Vera Tucker. Got a Levi covering up the bye-storm of Davis Mills. Got a base Quinnen Williams, Myles Garrett. There's Travis Kelce and Dalvin Cook for the Minnesota Vikings. That's going to take us into blaster box number 3. No kabooms. We do have a numbered card. No autographs. Got a Trevor Lawrence. Got a Mac Jones. Got a Kyle Trask. Jamar Chase. There's the empty third blaster. Where is Najee? Says Richard. We got to find him for him, man. First pack of blaster number 3. We start with Zach Wilson. There's Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Got a base Daz Newsome, Simi Fehoko, and there is a green parallel of Trey Lance. Got a base Jared Goff, Patrick Peterson, and Kenny Golladay for the New York Giants. Here's our first Zach Wilson of the night for the New York Jets. We will do somewhat of a recap at the end of the break. Got a mem card coming up here. We'll move that to the back. There's Rondell Moore on the introductions. Got a base Devontae Parker, Emmanuel Sanders. There's T.J. Watt, Jerry Jeudy. We've got a kid reporter, Greg Newsome for Cleveland, and behind Christian Barmore, our first mem card is a rookie materials of De'Ami Brown for the Washington football team. We'll sleeve that up. Not bad for Washington. Here's Elijah Moore for the Jets. Got a Brevin Jordan. He covers up Anthony Schwartz. Shi Smith for Carolina. There is a green Aaron Donald for the Rams. Got a Carson Wentz. There's Julio Jones for Tennessee and Tom Brady for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's see here. This pack, we start with Patrick Surtain. There's another Trevor Lawrence for Jacksonville. Kadarius Toney for the Giants. We got a by-storm Rashad Bateman. There's a base Dak Prescott. Kyle Long. We've got Justin Jefferson and Saquon Barkley for the Giants. This is our second base rookie of Trevor Lawrence tonight for the Jaguars. 4 packs remaining here in blaster box number 3. Four Killer says, let's go Canadians. All right, this pack we've got Larry Roundtree. There's another Trey Sermon. Tommy Trimble. There's Smith Morissette. Got a red zone of Lamar Jackson. There is a base Will Fuller, Stephon Diggs, and Big Ben for Pittsburgh. Here is Jarrett Patterson. We've got a guy, I'm not going to butcher his name, Rashad Bateman. The Stargazing of Aaron Donald. We've got a base Drew Lock. Here is Jalen Hurts for the Eagles, followed by Matt Ryan and Quinnen Williams for the New York Jets. This pack we've got Demetric Felton, Nico Collins. This isn't hockey, right? I've almost bought a box of hockey once just to see what I can find. There's Boogie Basham. Got another Mac Jones. There's a green parallel James Robinson. Got a base Myles Garrett, Travis Kelce, and Dalvin Cook for Minnesota. Sleeve and top load our second Mac Jones of the night for the Pats. And pack number 8. We start with Kylan Hill for Green Bay. There's De'Ami Brown, Trey McKitty. Got an unsung heroes of J.C. Jackson. There's a base Daniel Jones, Tua for Miami, Josh Allen, and Mike Evans for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All right, moving on to box number 4. We got 2 Mac Jones, 2 Trevor Lawrences. Got a nice Trey Sermon. Here's our next 8. Got the empty blaster box. And let's see, here's pack number 1. Still looking for a kaboom tonight. There's a base Trey Lance. Joseph Asai, got a 2-2 at will for the Rams. We'll flip it around for Cornell Powell. Got a green A.J. Brown. There's Terry McLaurin, Jason Kelce, and Devin White for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Pack number 2, we do have a mem card. We'll move to the back. Got a Stargazing of Joe Burrow. There's a base Corey Davis, Nick Chubb. Got Aaron Donald, James Robinson, and our kid reporter covers up Jalen Camp. Got a Sean Wade, and our mem card is Travis Etienne Jr. for the Jacksonville Jaguars on the base rookie materials. We'll sleeve that up. Pack number 3. We start with Micah Parsons. There's Rondell Moore, Hunter Long for Miami. You got a Des Fitzpatrick and a green Ian Book. There's a base Ryan Fitzpatrick, Keenan Allen, and Justin Tucker for the Baltimore Ravens. There is Terrace Marshall Jr. for Carolina. Got a Kelvin Joseph. Let's see, flip this around for Marquez Stevenson. There's a red zone Odell Beckham. Got Khalil Mack, Miles Sanders, Calvin Ridley, and Devontae Adams for the Green Bay Packers. Here is pack number 6. Got a Michael Strachan, Elijah Molden. There's Kyle Pitts and Nick Bolton. We've got a green Joe Burrow. There's a base Odell Beckham, Jalen Ramsey, and Laviska Shenault for the Jacksonville Jaguars. There is Pat Freiermuth for Pittsburgh. Got a Gary Brightwell covering up Amon-Ra St. Brown. Got a Bystorm of Javonte Williams. There is DeAndre Hopkins, Joey Bosa. Got a Marquise Brown and Sam Darnold for the Carolina Panthers. Pack number 7, we've got Kyle Trask, Jamin Davis, Jalen Darden. There's Aguilar for the Giants. Got an introductions of Davis Mills. There's a base Tua, Josh Allen, and Mike Evans for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That'll take us to our last pack. The blaster box number 4, we've got J.C. Horn, Jamar Chase. He covers up Chaz Surratt. Got an unsung heroes of Jason Sanders. There's a base Myles Garrett, Travis Kelce, Dalvin Cook, and Daniel Jones covers our kid reporter. That's going to take us to our 5th and final box of the night. Our final 64 cards. Don't forget, we got our basketball mixer after this one coming up in about, it's about 15 minutes away. There's our empty 5th blaster. And pack number 1. We begin with Kelvin Joseph. Here is Marquez Stevenson. Got a Micah Parsons, Rondell Moore. Here is a green Taysom Hill. Got a base Joe Burrow, A.J. Brown, and Randall Cobb for Houston. Pack number 2. Here is Kyle Pitts. Got a Nick Bolton for Kansas City. Terrace Marshall. There's an Unsung Heroes of Kendall Fuller. We've got a base Baker Mayfield, Matthew Stafford. There's DJ Chark and Chase Young for the Washington football team. Pack number 3, we've got Gary Brightwell. There's Amon-Ra St. Brown, Michael Strachan. Got Elijah Molden and a green parallel of Jamar Chase. Got a base Herbert, Lamar Jackson, and Chris Carson for Seattle. So I believe we've already got 2 base Jamar Chases. Here is a green parallel. We'll sleeve and top load. Pack number 4. Let's see here. We start with Jalen Darden. There's Azeez Ojulari. Pat Freiermuth. We've got a Stargazing of Saquon Barkley. Here's Jason Kelsey. We've got a Devin White, Aaron Rodgers, and A.J. Green for Arizona. Pack number 5. There's a base Jamar Chase. We've got a Chaz Surratt, Kyle Trask. There's Jamin Davis. We have a green parallel, T.J. Hawkinson. There's Aaron Donald, James Robinson, and Terry McLaurin. Here's Keenan Nwangwu. Got a Jared Dokes. J.C. Horn for Carolina covers up the red zone of Christian McCaffrey. We've got a base Keenan Allen, Justin Tucker. There's Corey Davis and Nick Chubb for Cleveland. We have 16 cards left to go in the break. We will do a recap at the end. Here's Tylan Wallace, Penny Sewell. We've got a Dwayne Eskridge for Seattle, Eric Stokes, and a By Storm of Rondell Moore. Here is a base Calvin Ridley. We've got Devontae Adams for Green Bay and Ryan Fitzpatrick for the Washington football team. And here is pack number 8. We start with Quincy Roche. Here's Keelan Mond. Sam Ellinger. We've got an introductions of Keelan Mond. Here's a base Jalen Ramsey, Laviska Shenault, Khalil Mack, and Miles Sanders for the Philadelphia Eagles. So that's going to take us into our recap. Got a lot of cards to sort, package up tonight. 2 mem cards. Got the rookie materials of De'Ami Brown and also Travis Etienne Jr. for Jacksonville. Here is our top-loaded recap in no particular order. Got the green parallel Jamar Chase. Here's a base Mac Jones, a base Trevor Lawrence, a base Zach Wilson. There's the red maze of Trey Sermon, numbered 417 out of 499. Got a base Jamar Chase. There's a Kyle Trask, Mac Jones, and Trevor Lawrence for the Jaguars. Yeah, Richard, we got all the no Najee Harris boxes. Well, I know we pulled his mem card a couple times, and I know we've had really good nights. So that's crazy. Out of 5 boxes, we didn't see a single Najee Harris. We got a lot of Absolute football breaks coming up, though, so if you guys enjoy Absolute, we're chasing those kabooms. We got, I think we got more Absolute this week, and then we're going to have 3 or 4 breaks of Absolute next week. So if this was your first time joining with us, we would love to have you back. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always shoot us a message there on eBay or also find us right here on the Facebook group. One more break tonight. That's our basketball mixer in about 10 minutes. More breaks tomorrow night and on Friday. We'd love to have you guys.